Hi, this is Brittany for Cbeautyb TV, and today we will be showing you this look that I'm wearing. It's a very neutral eye, if you can see, and it could be worn in the daytime or it could be taken also as an evening look as well. So if you're interested, please stay tuned and hope to see you again. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is actually use our primer. Today I'm going to be using Too Faced Shadow Insurance. And I really like the consistency of this. It's really good. All you need is a small dab. So I'm going to go ahead and dab that. So you notice it's just not much. And I'm going to go ahead and apply that all over my lid. Like so. I'm just using my fingers. Personally, I don't like using a brush when putting on my primer. It's just a personal habit. I've always used my fingers. So I'm just going to go ahead and get that all over my lid. And the good thing about this is that it goes on so smooth and evenly. You don't have to worry about anything. And it's a very neutral color. So it blends right in with your skin. And you don't have to worry about anything getting out of place. And your shadow's sure to last all day or all night. So the next thing we're going to do, we're actually going to apply the lid color. And the lid color is going to be Flamingo by Smashbox. So it's going to be this color right here. And we're going to use our shader brush, which I've already used. And we are going to apply this all over the lid. Just like this. You don't need very much. The consistency of Smashbox colors, it's a very powdery color. So you don't need very much to apply over your lid. So we're just going to apply it over our lid just like so. And just pat it on. It goes on pretty smooth. Like I said, since it's such a powdery color, you don't need much and it blends so well. So just like that, I'm going to apply this color. You notice how easily it's blending. Perfect. So I have the desired amount on my lid. The next thing we're going to move on to is our crease color. Today I'm using a crease color by Shady Lady. It's one of my favorites. It's called Courtney. It looks just like that. So it's really, really, really pretty. It's a beautiful color. It's really nice. You can see my computer. So we're going to use that. We're going to use our crease brush, which I got from Sephora. It's like this. I love it. I love Sephora brushes. They're amazing. So we're going to go ahead and use that. We're going to just take it and dab it in the color. Depending on the desired amount that you want. I'm going to just slightly put it in there and add more if I would like more later. So I'm going to go ahead and find my crease. I usually like to hold my head back a little while I'm putting in my crease color. That way it's easier for me to find my crease right here. So I'm going to hold my head back and I'm just going to add that color right to the corner. Perfect. So I've got the desired amount on and it looks perfect. So the next thing we're going to do, I'm actually going to add a very neutral color. I'm using Texture by MAC. I'm using this because it actually helps to bring out the crease a lot more once you add the highlight. So if you notice, my highlight is popping on this side because I have a nice brown in between the crease and the highlight. So you get to see it a lot more defined. So that's what we're going to do to this side. We're going to add texture right there, and it's going to actually bring out my highlight a lot more. So just add just a couple dabs of texture and go ahead and just put it in that on top of the crease color. And you can also do this if you notice that you have actually brought your crease color a little too high and made it a little too dramatic for what you were going for. That's the cool thing about having a neutral color that matches your skin, is that you are able to go ahead and bring that color down if you felt that it came out a little too dramatic. So I've added that color. I might want to go back and add more once I add the highlight to see how I feel about the highlight. So the next thing we're going to do is add the highlight. I'm using a Merle Cosmetics color. It's called Poolside, and I'm going to go ahead in with that highlight right there. So I'm going to take just a little brush that I got in one of my sets. I'm going to go ahead and dab that in that color, and we're going to go in and do my highlight. So we're going to just go as close to the brow line as possible and add the color. Perfect. We're going to blend. I haven't blended much yet. I'm actually going to go in and blend with my Sephora blending brush. I believe it is number 13. I love this brush. So I'm just going to blend and see if I can get rid of any harsh lines that I see. Mainly I always focus on right here because that's where the shade stops. And I usually focus on right here because that's, you want that change to be very neutral and very natural. So like as you see on this side, there's not any harsh line. So we're gonna try right here and make sure to get rid of that line right there. So I'm gonna do the windshield wiper effect, and I'm just gonna go in and do it just like so. You don't have to apply very much pressure because, like I said, the consistency of this shade is very nice, and the Smashbox shade is very easy to blend. So as you notice, that line is disappearing before our eyes. Perfect. So, but the thing with blending is that you do lose some of the color. So I'm going to actually go back in with that crease color, called the Courtney. See? We're going to go back in with that, and I'm just going to add just a little more color if I want it to pop, if I want my crease to pop a little more. So I'm just going to add a little more, and I'm just packing it on. I'm not worrying about anything else, just packing it, and I'm just sweeping it across like so. Perfect. You notice that there are still no harsh lines. If I notice any harsh lines and I don't want to go back in with the blender brush and lose any of that shadow that I just put on, I just use my pinky and I go and I just touch it just like that. And you notice that I'm still not losing any color, but it's still blending perfectly. So it looks really nice and consistent with my other eye. Perfect. So lastly, what we're going to do is apply eyeliner. I'm using MAC liquid liner, this one right here. The next thing I'm going to do is actually connect it with my waterline eyeliner, which I'm going to use actually another matte color. This is called Feline by MAC. I'm just going to take and hit it in that waterline so I can connect everything like I did on this side to everything on this side. Just be careful not to poke yourself in the eye like I always do. So there you have it. You have a really nice neutral eye. You can wear this in the day, you can wear this in the night, and it's a really, really versatile. So as you can see, this side and this side. Thank you so much for watching Cbeautyb TV. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you for our next video. Bye.